Welcome to Antics at the Armory, Dominaria spoiler season. I'm Dylan, aka Zadar, from the Orphans campaign, and I am with...
Oh, is it me now?
Yeah, Sebi.
Yes, that is me.
Alright, would you like to start us off with Merfolk Trickster, as you're the master of
No.
fish?
No, I am not. No, Mike is.
You're a player.
I play. Not anywhere close to a master.
Right, you don't have the most expensive foils for all your deck.
Oh God, that deck just makes me want to cry inside every time I see it. Oh God, so much money. Alright, so Merfolk Trickster. It is a 2/2 Merfolk Wizard for 2 blue mana. It's got flash, and when it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. It loses all abilities until end of turn.
Sounds
That
standard
is
playable.
standard playable. I don't care what you say, it's not modern playable. Tops, you're going to swap it out for Tidebinder in the sideboard, but I haven't seen a list successfully run Tidebinder in months. Most just Tidebinders have been just, rotated out. They might be coming back, though. Tidebinder might come back, because having that ability to flash in a 2/2 that just taps permanently a red or green creature, like, oh, that's a nice Bloodbraid. Tap. What are you going to do about it? But, that's the thing. It permanently keeps it tapped. That's for a turn, and it loses all abilities. Honestly, the only real modern thing that I could see coming out of that, Scoos. You might hit a Scoos and put somebody off of a life or two. Whoa. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
Standard? Absolutely. That thing's going to be
God.
like, yeah, that's ridiculously powerful.
Scarab God, Glorybringer,
All
all of the energy creatures.
Yeah.
Walking Ballista.
Ooh, yeah, Ballista's a nice hit. That means you gotta murder your Ballista if you want any damage to that turn. Yeah, that's a nice way to force somebody's hand. Standard, it's definitely playable. Do not get me wrong. That is great for Standard. Past that, I don't
See it being played anywhere else, except for like Commander.
Because, I mean, yeah, with Merfolk Commander, you just kind of gotta throw in whatever you get.
Yeah.
But, like, let's be honest. Modern, I'll give you 2 right now that are better. Harbinger of Tides, Tidebinder Mage. They're just better. Because you're never going to pay the full cost on a Harbinger. You're always going to vial it in. Which means Flash does not matter. Which means that card, one of its really big selling points, the instant speed creature, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. I can do it with any other creature in my deck. Because of Vial. You mean nothing anymore.
Yeah.
And it's tapped for a single turn. Not, back to your hand where it's not even a threat, where you can't use activated abilities, or just permanently tapped. It's too little for such a competitive slot, especially because it's 2 mana. In a Merfolk deck, like, even the Regiray.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna tap that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 3 lands open. Just Cavern and 2 islands. All right, cool. Tap 2.
Reachery on tap.
No. Tap 2. Harbinger.
Yeah.
Untap, or let's just say tap 2. Master. Untap the Cavern. Tap 2. Harbinger. My cast trigger from my Lord. Just tap down the creature that I want back in your hand. And you didn't have a say in it.
In other words, fish is nasty.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Next up, we have cards that are only going to be seen in the Planeswalker decks. So we have the typical Meandering River and Timber Gorge.
Yeah, it's just color fixing.
Yep. Still useful in budget standard decks.
Yeah.
We have Teferi Sentinel, a 2/6 for 5 mana. It's not good.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, it's also not good.
Oh, yeah, no.
As long as you control a Teferi Planeswalker, Teferi Sentinel gets +4/+0. Standard Planeswalker deck uncommon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's
not much.
There's not much to say about that. Next you have Temporal
Machinations.
Thank you.
The inner machinations of my mind.
For 3 mana, 2 colorless and a blue, at sorcery speed, at common, return target creature to its owner's hand. If you control an artifact, draw a card. Pauper.
That could actually definitely see playing Pauper. That's good enough.
Yep.
Finally, a decent enough Pauper card. Aside from the 1 black kill spell, which, it's good. It can definitely see play, but the more you think about it, the more there's better options, and the fact that you have to sack a creature, you don't always have that way to get it back.
Yeah.
It's a bit more restricted than you'd want it to be, or restrictive, not restricted.
Yeah.
But that one, any blue artifact deck is gonna go, yeah, sure, why not?
Next up, we have another Planeswalker deck card that isn't good. Any results except for in the Planeswalker deck. Nayara, Faithful Healer, for a white, a blue, and 1 for a 2/2 human cleric. As it enters the battlefield, you may search your library or graveyard for a card named Teferi Timebender, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Only good in Planeswalker deck.
Yeah.
But flavorful.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because it's Teferi's daughter.
Daddy, no.
Or we can assume that's Teferi's daughter. Because the flavor text says, my father would be happy to see you. Searches for Teferi. Put 2 and 2 together.
They both have nice sticks. Sticks are important, man.
They are.
I'm telling you.
Especially in wizardry.
Yeah.
Next we have Pyromancer Pilgrim. A 3/1 for 3 with haste. I don't even see this seeing play in Pauper.
That depends. You really gotta be stretched.
You have Balduvian Horde.
Yeah, alright, never mind.
Yes, that one.
Do it.
Carnole Hound.
Well, I'm waiting.
Is a 3/3 for 4 mana, a red and 3 colorless. Whenever it attacks, if you control a Chandra Planeswalker, this creature deals 2 damage to any target. Once again, a card that you see in Planeswalker decks that are only good in Planeswalker decks.
Not necessarily. That says Chandra Planeswalker.
Oh yeah,
That's
so
a Chandra Tribal card.
Chandra Tribal.
If you can slap down a Chandra Tribal deck,
maybe
that
mono
thing
red
is
aggro and standard.
Mono red aggro and standard, or maybe in modern if you're running
Scred.
Scred heavier on the Chandra side.
Yeah.
Because if you're running Scred heavier on the
cost side,
it's not going to be as much use.
Yeah.
But that is nice. It's a
3/3 for 4.
Yeah, so it's not the greatest body, but that ability is to any target.
Yeah.
Creature, planeswalker, player, whatever you want. I wonder if that means you could just hit a land, just out of nowhere. It says any target.
Any target that can be dealt damage. I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
I know, but does it? Huh. I mean,
Next up, we have the typical rare for a Planeswalker deck. Chandra's Outburst for 5 mana, 2 red and 3. It deals 4 damage to target creature or Planeswalker, and you search your library and or graveyard for a card named Chandra, bold Pyromancer, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Once again, Planeswalker deck only.
Yeah. If it was just a Chandra Planeswalker, it would be much better.
Yeah, but it's... And plus it's 5 mana, so it's slow.
Yeah.
Next, we have one of the Planeswalkers for the 2 Planeswalker decks. Chandra, bold Pyromancer. Starts off at 5 loyalty for 6 mana, 2 red and 4. And her +1 is add 2 red mana, and she does 2 damage to any target player. -3, she does 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. And -7, she does 10 damage to target player and each creature and planeswalker they control.
Yeah, these ultimates on these planeswalkers are just... The out-of-the-box planeswalkers are ridiculous.
This one reminds me of Chandra Nalar
Yeah.
from Lorwyn.
Yeah.
Except more expensive. +1's better.
-7, though.
The -7 really
That's...
helps out. And is
Story
it's
of
either
Extinction.
Chandra Nalar or Firebrand that I'm thinking about. It might be Firebrand.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know much
It's-
past Torture Defiance. That's the only one I play.
Yeah, the Chandras are kind of lackluster.
Torture Defiance, ain't?
I mean, like, overall.
Overall, yeah, but, like...
Yeah,
Just these ultimates, though.
could be played in Standard.
I don't know. Maybe as a one-of in an aggressive red deck,
Yeah.
but, like... still.
Not, I don't see it being unplayable because it doesn't protect itself.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give you benefits like the Oath of the Gatewatch Chandra does.
Oath of the Gatewatch?
For 0, you discard your hand and draw that many +1. Her +1 is you create 2 3/1 elemental tokens.
Yeah, I remember that one.
The second and last Planeswalker from the Planeswalker decks. Teferi Timebender, 4 mana, 6 mana, a white and blue and 4 colorless, with 5 loyalty.
Dude.
+2, untap up to 1 target artifact or creature. -3, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. And -9, take an extra turn after this one.
If that was 4 mana, that thing would take over every single format.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 mana. Just let me slap down a doubling season and just 4 mana, take an extra turn. With a planeswalker behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do
not.
I could see this
No.
being played in
Yeah.
French control decks in Modern. Like
I
Esper
It wouldn't
control.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I like the draw 2. If that was a minus
Gain
2.
2 and
Yeah,
draw
if that was
2.
a -2, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
It's that -3, so
That makes it harder.
sets it
to
up for
want to.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's carry on into the main set, aka the ones that you can get from the box spoilers. Let's start off with something that I actually like that they did. Wizard's Retort. An instant for 2 blue and 1, but it costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard and you counter target spell.
I control Baral. It actually costs 2 less.
Okay, you still have to pay 2 blue. I like it. It's pushing for Wizard Tribal and also gives access to Counterspell. And
Only in
standard-
Wizard Tribal, though.
Only in Wizard Tribal. And Wizard Tribal's more viable than other tribals that have had spells like this.
Like what? Like what?
Pirate Tribal had a spell like this
Oh, yeah.
in Ixalan.
Pirate Tribal. I mean, that was more geared towards standard, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This is more modern stuff.
Yeah. So,
Stuff gets there.
Wizard could become a modern deck. I'm saying could be because there's a lot of support in this set. Just like this next card, Wizard's Lightning. An instant for 3 mana, a red and 2 colorless, but it costs 2 less to cast if you control a wizard. Deal 3 damage to any target. Lightning Bolt.
Have you not fucked up saying one of these? Like, seriously, it's been too long. Trip over your words. Do it now. Give me something to make fun of you with.
Denitha. Actually, I think I just said that right. Okay. Leave me alone.
No.
The
You were gonna say it again!
word after that
Jesus.
is gonna be worse. But yeah, once again, Wizard Tribal, but Bolt's better. That's all I can say about it. Wizard Tribal, but Bolt's
You
better.
know what I can say about it?
But
Your mom.
it's gonna see play in Standard.
No.
Bolt and Standard, yes.
No. Not unless Wizard Tribal becomes a thing. No, it's not going to see play.
It's going to see play in
No.
any control deck that runs red-blue because Baral's in any control deck that runs red-blue.
Alright, cool. Give it one set.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to... Even if it does, it's not going to be for long. It's not, no.
Alright, let's go to Denitha.
You keep going.
Confession, Paragon.
Whoa!
A 2/2 for
You
3.
didn't joke you long enough.
A 2/2 for 3, a white, and 2 Carlos.
Why does it have to be white?
Because I don't.
I want to see one of
Because
these
the
in like
keywords.
green or blue.
But that's breaking the color pie.
I know.
Because
That's what I want.
you
We
have
have a
this
black
three-
fog. Don't talk to me about breaking the color pie. Shut your mouth.
Because it has the 3 abilities that are mostly tied with white creatures. First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. But there's also aura and equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
I don't know. I think lifelink is shared between white and black.
Yeah.
Vigilance and First Strike I'll give you, but lifelink is more of a just white-black thing. It could be nice, except for the fact that it's legendary. Makes it a lot less useful.
Yeah. Definitely in the commander formats.
Commander, yeah, it'll be nice in like a human deck.
Even tiny leaders.
Nobody likes
That's
tiny
no longer a
leaders.
thing.
Shut your mouth.
It's on paper it's a great card, but the fact that it's legendary shuts it down from seeing a lot of play.
Then how is it on paper a good card? Because
Without it,
On the paper it says legendary. So how is it on paper a good
the
card
ability,
but not
the
being a good-
abilities that this card
Uh-huh.
has.
Yeah,
Here we go. Hall of Mirrors. Legendary World does not exist.
no, the new equipment.
Right. Okay.
Yup.
Red white equipment might be a thing in Standard.
God, no, not again. Ugh.
Do you want to take on these next 3 sagas?
Too afraid to screw up a pronunciation? Or
No, I'm just tired of reading them.
too much for your tiny mind?
Okay, so we have
Triumph of Gerard.
Go on.
Where are we going?
Continue reading
Continue reading what?
the card.
Okay, so Fall of the Throne.
No.
Alright, so Triumph of Gerard is it's a saga, it's 1 and 1 white. Its 1 and 2 ability is put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control with the greatest power. And its 3 is target creature you control with the greatest power gains flying, first strike, and lifelink until end of turn. So it's pretty much 2 mana. If this sits, you got a Baneslayer Angel for a turn.
Yeah.
Past that, I don't know what to make out of it, because
Limited.
limited, yeah, definitely. Standard, maybe. Past that, no. Well, I don't know. It might show up in modern.
Maybe
that's a
token
nice.
decks.
Yeah, not even token decks. Yeah. It's just
Fringe play modern.
fringe playing modern in the right deck. And like, alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even excited about the set necessarily. These arts, man, I'm gonna buy like half the set in foil just because I want the art.
That's where most of your attention's drawn into.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's understandable.
History of Benalia. Tell me that wouldn't look great in foil.
We'll talk about that more as we get to the card.
No,
But right now-
we're going to talk about it now.
Right now, we have a 6.
Answer
mana-
my goddamn question and I'll move on.
Okay, yes, it would look great in foil.
Exactly. Even like Fall of the Thrawn, which is a 5 and 1 white mana saga, because, you know, I really do like the saga thing. It's pretty neat. It's 1, destroy all lands, restore balance. Ain't that right, Dylan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember that? Oh, I know you remember that. Don't even lie to me. I know you remember that. It's
But-
2 and 3 is each player returns 2 land cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. Huh, neat. So I'm gonna play it the first time and then go, yeah, no, I'm gonna sacrifice it. Yeah. Green white land destruction. Ooh, green white land destruction. That might be a neat thing. Maybe. Because that well
Let's think about this in Modern for a second. Green white land destruction.
Unless you're able to cheat it out, it's too slow. 6 mana,
No, it's not. You're a land destruction deck.
fair enough, yeah.
Your entire point of the game is to go, I'm going to slow this game down, you know, like slapping Azusa on the table. Now you Ghost Quarter twice and you still have your land drop. Especially if it's Ghost Quarter and you got your Ghost Quarter, Azusa, Ramadan Excavator, or Crucible of Worlds, either of those two. That makes that. You go Follow the Thrawn. You don't care about that second or third ability. The fact that you just blew up every land, yeah, sure, your opponent...
but see it is
Because
after your draw step, you're the first one who's gonna be able to make use of this.
Yeah.
Your opponent might not even be able to make use of this. Because you go, alright, cool, pull back 2 Ghost Quarters. Ghost Quarter your lands.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Continue doing it. You just... You took their head, smashed it into the table, and said, "Where's your mana now?" Yeah, if in the right situation, it could work.
It
I
relax if it resolves.
Yes, but only one of. That is
Yes.
only a one of because of it. It's
Because if you
ridiculous.
have
mana
any more
cost.
of one, it's a dead card in your hand for most of the game.
Yeah, exactly. But that one could be game winning because your deck revolving around playing multiple lands a turn and keeping your opponent off of lands. Like, let's face it, 2 mana in Modern won't get you much. It'll get you a mana leak. And past that, you know, even then, like, if your opponent's running mana leak and they didn't stop that, you know, they're playing their deck wrong, or they just have the worst hand ever.
Or tapped out.
Still, like once you even think that could be a threat, you don't tap out.
Yeah.
You keep up your cryptic, you keep up your mana leak, you keep up something. Negate, spell pierce, I don't care what it is. You keep up your mana. Even if it's just a Snapcaster with a card in your graveyard.
Yeah.
You need to keep up the mana for that. Because that just goes, okay, cool, I'm gonna play this. I win if this resolves. There is no if, ands, or buts. What are you going to do when I'm playing 3 lands a turn, 2 of which... I play 3 lands a turn. I come back from this 3 times as fast as you. Technically faster because if I go leave 2 land-destroying lands in my graveyard, okay, cool. Play my 3 lands. Your go. You can't do anything. Even if you manage to get that 1 land.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with 1 mana?
Not much.
Exactly. You don't have an option. It could definitely work, but it has to be in the right deck. Yeah, it can only be a one of.
Yeah.
Being that I play that deck, it would definitely be a one of, but I would test with 2 of too. Just to make it more consistent.
Mm-hmm. But you understand like what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Because you go, okay, cool, destroy all lands. Counter it. Waste your counter on this while I hold something else in my hand.
And I mean, it's 6 mana. I can have that turn 3, turn 4.
Alright. Next up we have History of Benalia. It's a saga for
1 and 2 white.
Its first and second ability is create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. And its third is knights you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Knight tribal. Nice.
Commander.
No. Modern. Knights might come back with modern.
Cause Gideon for Gideon.
Oh,
Was that a knight ally?
Yep. Knight
It
ally.
is a knight ally, right? It has knight ally, yes? Yeah.
Core
So, there you
knight
go.
Ally, I believe.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
core knight allies. It's something. All I know is it has that knight in it, and it's a 2/2 with vigilance. You slap history. That's your turn 3. Your turn 4, Gideon. But there's your turn 3, knight. Turn 4, Gideon, knight. Turn 5. Oh man, I wish Gideon turned into a knight. Because if Gideon turned into a knight, that would be a giant slap. He does not turn into a knight. He turns into a soldier. Gideon is a soldier, not a knight. Which, oh man, that would be amazing if he did. Oh.
Is there one that turned into a knight?
No.
Marshal Paragon, I believe.
No. He's a soldier. All Gideons turn into soldiers.
That is weird. So is that all you have to? Is that all for history or?
Oh no, because what?
Let me see this. I need to. Alright, I need to see that. Yeah, just leave it alone. There.
Knight exemplar.
3. Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, the 3-mana.
The Knight Exemplar. That's a 3-mana lord.
Other knights.
Yeah.
+1/+1
And indestructible. Which means you can definitely turn that at the turn after you slap a Gideon down. Because she doesn't need to attack.
Also, you also have Hero of Bladehold.
Ooh, yeah. Well, she makes soldiers though. It's not as useful.
Yeah. But the battle cry is still really good.
Oh, but it's when this creature attacks.
Yeah.
You'd need to play her instead of Gideon.
Yeah.
Which would screw you out of a knight, which wouldn't be as good.
Mm-hmm.
Still want the card in foil. Don't care how much it's used. It could be a penny foil. That thing is going to look gorgeous.
Yeah.
If they do the foiling right. And if they don't, oh boy, I'm going to have a... Rosewater's going to beat the back of my hand. Jeez.
So, first eruption.
Like, can you imagine if these were, like, from the vault foils? Like, I will leave a watch imprint. I swear to God. He will know the time. He will know the exact time it happened. It will be imprinted on his face for years to come. I will buy a new watch. I will break this one on his face. You will not do this. Because the foiling has gotten better, so I will be...
Okay, let's carry on.
No, you can't
yes.
make me.
Yes, I can and I will. I'm taking over. The first
eruption is Saga. It's 2 and 1 red. Take over again.
Alright, so its first is the first eruption. The first ability is the first eruption deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Second, add 2 red mana. Its third is sacrifice a mountain. If you do, the first eruption deals 3 damage to each creature. I want it in foil because it looks cool.
I don't see it being played anywhere.
Why does every sentence you start with
Well, because it takes me a while to think before I speak. So,
Gotcha.
Anyways.
Go right ahead. Say it again.
the third ability, I don't think, is great because you're not able to repeat the ability to sacrifice a mountain and deal 3. It's just one instance.
Yeah, no, it's a shitty ability at best. It's not even a great card.
It's a beautiful card.
Yeah, it's a the art is beautiful.
All
It's
cards
not
are
a great
beautiful.
no. No.
Most
No.
most recent cards have been pretty beautiful.
No. Half of Amonkhet I wanted to throw in the trash.
Well, that's Amonkhet. I'm talking about Ixalan.
You said recent!
I'm talking about
Amonkhet is
Ixalan.
recent! Shut your dick trap.
Our Ixalan rivals and Dominaria.
Even half of ours I wanted to throw away.
Mostly because they're just reskin versions of Amonkhet cards.
Exactly.
Alright. Anyways, we're gonna end it up here. Follow. Subscribe. Comment. Like. Click the bell for notifications. This is Dylan, aka Zadar from Antics at the Armory. See you later.